Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today I will be doing a solo unpopular K-pop opinions. The last one I did was a collaboration, but this time I wanted to do it by myself. Remember, these are just my opinions. Disliking an idol for his or her supposed lack of talent is completely normal and shouldn't be shamed. If you are going to stick with a group but you dislike one of the members, then what is the point? If your personal opinion is, oh that one can't sing or that one can't dance, then why listen to the group? You can't say you support the group if you literally dislike one of the members. It just doesn't make sense. And about the lacking talent thing, how did they get into the K-pop industry if they aren't talented? Explain how that one works. If, for example, we were talking about Jennie supposedly being lazy and not so talented, then maybe we should take a step back. What if something in her life isn't okay and she can't help but act a little bit off whilst performing? Just a quick note, I absolutely love Jennie and I think she's amazing. I was just using that as an example. TXT is better than BTS. Now let me state my most honest opinion. No one is better than anyone. TXT isn't better than BTS and BTS isn't better than TXT. Both groups have their own charms and talent, and that's what makes them fantastic groups. I think this opinion is just based off what kind of music you like and how much you pay attention to a certain group. If you're going to watch several videos of TXT dancing and you're going to watch one video of BTS, you're obviously going to say TXT is better at dancing because you have put all of your attention on that one group. I also think this opinion is dependent on preference. TXT and BTS obviously make different music and that's very clear whilst listening to each group. I think this person just prefers a more fun and upbeat kind of music. I notice that in both boy and girl groups you can't differentiate who's singing unless you stan the group. I kind of get what this person means, but I do not agree with this opinion. Of course you're not going to know who's singing unless you really like the group. You're not going to be able to pinpoint the person who's singing unless you get to know the group. I get that some voices can sound the same at times, and I get that rappers are usually the ones with the deep voice, but if you don't like it then simply don't listen to it. If you get to know the group and the members in the group, I think it becomes very clear whose voice is whose because they have their own talents and beautiful voices, but if you're going to listen to one or two songs by the group it might not seem that way. People are saying ITZY's Love Yourself concept is getting repetitive, yet you be bopping to all the Love Yourself albums by BTS. Yet ITZY have messages about embracing yourself and loving who you are. It's all of a sudden repetitive. ITZY has had the Love Yourself concept for about a year now, and I can see why people are saying it's getting boring and repetitive. For example, they have songs talking about how you should be yourself and not caring about what anyone says, and I feel like that's what all the title tracks are about. BTS have had many different ways of talking about loving yourself. For example, Epiphany is about finding yourself and loving yourself without anyone else being there for you, and the song Magic Shop is talking about finding an escape when the world is being too harsh on you. I can see why people are saying ITZY are becoming repetitive, and I can kind of agree. It would be nice to see the girls doing a different concept for their next comeback. Wheeun's voice is very underrated. I agree with this completely. I feel like not that many people know of her and her voice. Her voice is rich, but in the way where it is just right. Her voice can be very powerful but soft when it needs to be, and I think that's what makes it so nice to listen to. Do I think she's the best singer in Mamamoo? Not really, because I believe there is no best singer. I think every member has their own unique voice and those voices deserve to be heard, so make sure you go and check Mamamoo out. Jisoo would thrive in JYP, specifically Twice. I agree with this statement to an extent. Would it be great if she was more free to show off her talents and vocal skills? Yes, certainly. Would it be great if she was given even less lines? No, of course not. Being in Blackpink now, she doesn't get as many lines as the others get. Now imagine Jisoo being in a group with 9 other members. Other than that, I think it would be great to see more of Jisoo's talents. Light sticks are really cringy to me. I strongly disagree with this one. Having been to a K-pop concert, I think the light sticks add so much atmosphere and it connects the audience with the performers. I think it's a very cute idea and I personally think it's unique. And let us not forget that light sticks is a way to support the groups too. I get that some designs are a bit questionable, but I still love the idea of it. BM is underrated. I agree completely with this one. Matthew is honestly one of the most hard-working idols out there, but yet no one can seem to see that. The first card song he produced was Dumb Litty and it's an absolute bop, so make sure to check it out. Not only is he talented, but he is also funny. Spring Day is one of the noisiest songs. Now, I don't see at all how Spring Day is a noisy song. From start to finish, I think it's an absolute masterpiece. The whole instrumental fits the song completely and I think it complements the boys' voices. I do not hear how the song comes across as screechy at the beginning. I think the intro of it really sets the mood of the song and it tells people what kind of song it is. I personally don't think the instrumental is that much at all. Everything goes together in a way where it's literally beautiful to listen to.